Hey guys, it's Peter. So today I'm gonna talk about this bad boy, which is the new Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. I have been using this phone for like a couple of weeks, so today I just wanna, share a few thoughts with you guys, so how I feel about this phone. So overall, it's a great phone. It's gorgeous. It's got, as you guys can see, the display is great. Samsung call it like infinite display, and the design is pretty good. So it's like a glass front and glass back. So when you hold the phone in your hand, it's like you feel very good, very solid. And compared to the iPhone 7 Plus, you can see pretty much like a dimension wise, the two phone actually is like a have similar dimension. So pretty much the um, the the Galaxy S8 Plus is a little bit taller than the iPhone 7 Plus, and also a little bit thinner. So you can see this, and of course it's like it's for iPhone 7 Plus. It's like a metal black. The design pretty much not changed for like a couple years. I think since iPhone 6. But for Samsung, and you guys can see this design change pretty much like every year. And this one particular, you feel when you hold on hands, like feel very good. But another thing is like since the display is quite big, and it has a very weird screen aspect ratio, which is 19.5 to 6 aspect ratio. So when you actually look at the phone, definitely the bigger screen, many more pixel will be better. But the thing is, like most of our like apps or videos still have like the traditional like 1080p 16 to 9 16 to 6 like an aspect ratio. So especially when you play a video on YouTube, and there you will sometimes you'll see there's a two black bars. So basically, you can't actually enjoy the full screen just because like most video and apps still haven't like adapted to this in depth infinite display. So yeah, that's kind of like a drawback, but I think maybe in the future the app developers on the video makers will make the videos and apps and actually fit this beautiful screen. And for the color wise, like as you guys can see, I just put the iPhone like side by side. Definitely the S8 Plus have like a more vibrant, vivid color. So basically, I think that's the better thing for like an AMOLED display rather than the IPS display on the iPhone. So basically, we have like a more vibrant and vivid color. So yeah, that's pretty much like a add-on for this phone. And then in terms of like a software, um, everybody knows like a Samsung use Android, and iPhone has this iOS. So I'm not gonna say that iPhone iOS gonna be better than Android, or Android gonna be better than iOS. It's different ecosystem, different. We have different like definitely advantages and disadvantages. But for me, I'm switching from iPhone to uh, S8, so pretty much switch from iOS to Android. So when what I feel is like definitely I can have like a more um, flexibility when I'm using an Android phone. I can pretty much customize everything. But I do notice like for example the fingerprint sensor. Like I had like four banking apps on my iPhone. They all actually allow you to use your fingerprint to unlock the app. But on this Galaxy S8 Plus, I'm using the same four banking apps, but only one of them actually support the fingerprint sensor. And another thing is like it's like yeah, it's like I don't understand the, on the S8, the fingerprint sensor is located actually next to the camera. So basically this is a very awkward position. Sometime I will definitely mess up with the, I try to like find and which is the fingerprint sensor, which is the sometimes just like put my finger on the camera. So I don't understand why since I have to put a fingerprint sensor that position. So yeah, this the part I don't really like about this phone. And another thing I do notice is like the battery life. So I'm not saying like the battery life on Samsung Galaxy S8 is bad, but usually like when I was using my iPhone, when I finish a day of work and get home roughly like 6 or 7 p.m. in the afternoon, I can still have like 50 or sometimes even 70% of battery left. But for this Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, pretty much when I go home around 6 or 7 p.m., I only have like maybe 40 or 30% off. So 30% left on my battery. So I understand like this one have a better display, would definitely cost more battery, something like that. But yeah, for the battery life, I'm not quite impressed. So overall, I think switching from a iPhone flagship to a Samsung flagship is definitely a very bold move, to be honest. And overall, I'm not quite impressed, just because some stuff I'm using on my iPhone quite often, but this kind of stuff I can't really get it on my on the Samsung Galaxy S8. But the better stuff on the Galaxy S8, sometimes I don't really care. Like the screen, it's good, it's gorgeous, but I'm not like spending like hours and hours watching video, which it'll look at the pictures, something like that. So for me, it's not a big deal. So I think for like an average user, like people like you and me, we're not like a heavy user or like gimmicks, or some people actually getting into the stuff. So for average user, we don't really care. I think maybe for average use, iPhone is better, is more solid. But if you're a power user, you want to digging into the device and do a lot of like customize, definitely this one is a good choice. And for me, like I said, I'm not quite impressed. So basically, maybe when the iPhone 8 is coming out, I might consider to switch back. But it's only my opinion. If you guys are using Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and also maybe you guys switching from iPhone to Galaxy S8, you can share your thoughts on the comment down below. And if you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe my channel. Okay, my name is Peter. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you next time.